So there are a ton of laptops being announced at CES 2021 to the point where it can become very overwhelming to keep up with. In this video, I'm going to talk about my top 5 picks that I think are worth taking a look, and maybe if one of them is interesting enough, you'll pick it up on your next purchase. The first one is the LG Gram. This is LG, a company that continues to push the boundaries in terms of portability. The Gram is coming back with the 14-inch and 17-inch model, but this year they're also introducing a brand new 16-inch variant. Now this 16-inch version is already in the Guinness Book of World Records for being the lightest 16-inch productivity Ultrabook. They're getting updated with the 11th gen Intel processor, so that means you get the Intel Xe graphics chip, the integrated GPU. The other thing is the aspect ratio. Across the board, we're getting 16:10 aspect ratios. This is like the sweet spot for productivity and gaming. Gone are the days of the standard 16:9, and this year we're seeing a lot of 16:10. Now the 16-inch variant is also getting the same 80 watt-hour battery as the 17-inch model. So out of the three, my guess is that the 16-inch version will get the best battery life. And because all of these laptops are Intel eVoo certified, you can expect battery life over 9 hours, Thunderbolt 4. Now if a traditional laptop is not your thing, then LG is also offering 2-in-1 variants of the 14-inch laptop and 16-inch version. So same sort of idea, but you can flip the display 360 degrees so that you can write on it using one of their Wacom pens, or use the screen as a touch display to manipulate your environment. Now, if you're interested in checking out more about the Gram, there'll be a link to their virtual showroom in the description below. The next laptop is a gaming laptop. It's the Acer Triton Se. This is a completely new product from Acer. In fact, I think it was purposely made in collaboration with Intel to take on the Asus Zephyrus G14. This is a 14-inch notebook. It looks super clean, looks so much better than the Helios 300 or Nitro 5. In fact, the only branding is a tiny Predator logo on the back top of the lid. The reason why this is a Zephyrus G14 competitor is because the SE, which stands for Special Edition, refers to the Intel processor that's inside. This is one of Intel's new H-series processor, but this one only runs at 35 watts. This was created specifically for small and portable form factors. Now, it doesn't have the same core count as last year's G14. It's only 4 cores instead of 8. But what it can do differently is boost higher. This can boost up to 5 gigahertz. The fact that this has a 14-inch Full HD display at 144 hertz, you should see better frames per second at 1080p compared to an AMD laptop with 8 cores and a similar GPU. So my favorite gaming laptop that I've seen so far is not the Lenovo Legion 5, but the Lenovo Legion 5 Pro. This thing looks so interesting. It's the world's first QHD gaming laptop with a 16:10 aspect ratio. This truly offers the best of both worlds. You have that extra vertical space for productivity, but the screen is still color accurate enough and sports a high refresh rate of 165 hertz if you want to game. No longer do you need 2 separate devices or a color accurate monitor to hook up to if you want to do both. You can do it all on one specific laptop, and to me, that makes this product very special. Now, the good news is you can buy it with an AMD Ryzen 7 processor, their brand new 5000 series processors. And you can pair it with an RTX GPU, the new 30 series from NVIDIA. Next is the Asus Zephyrus G14. You guys loved this laptop in 2020, so I wanted to include it in my top 5 for 2021. Just don't expect a big design haul, and you shouldn't. This laptop is only in its 2nd year. In fact, it's gonna look exactly the same. The only difference is you can still buy it with or without an LED panel on the lid. The updates are mostly coming to the CPU, GPU, and display. The CPU is being upgraded to the latest 5000 series processor, so you can spec it up to a 5900 HS, and you can buy it with an NVIDIA RTX 3060. And if you don't remember, NVIDIA says that the RTX 3060 should perform as fast as an RTX 2080 Super, which we still have to test. The other changes are display-based. If you buy the Full HD model, it now comes with a 144 hertz display, or if you buy the QHD model, it's no longer 60 and now comes at 120. The only thing I hope they fix is slightly better thermals and no more ghosting when playing games. And my last pick is the HP Envy 14. This is a laptop, a brand new product from HP that's 14 inches. It's under 4 pounds. It's going to be sporting a 16:10 aspect ratio, color accurate display with an 11th gen Tiger Lake processor paired with a GTX 1650. Now, the reason why I'm choosing this is not because it's some crazy new design or concept or idea, but because the Envy has always brought good value and performance with a very premium design. Like, think about the HP Envy 15 from 2020. That was $1,500 or under $1,500, and you got an RTX 2060 4K OLED display, H series processor, and 16 gigabytes of RAM. And the laptop checked out. I'm hoping the Envy 14 can bring the same sort of value. That's why I included it on this list. So that wraps up my top 5 picks of CES 2021 so far. Many more laptops to cover. If you have any questions about these ones, let me know in the comment section down below. I will say this though, the 30 series from NVIDIA, if what they're saying is true, the 3060 running the same speed as an RTX 2080 Super, this is gonna be a good year for laptop gamers. Like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.